When I drop lyrics on beat breaks, the guard LA scientific mathematical, my ghetto melodic make them get dramatical. From the sun to Mercury, 36 million miles, I see these devils destroy men, black lives, taking Jerusalem from the devils, very fair, cause one of my righteous brothers named Jesus was buried there, and they use his name to share their dirty religion. I look in their eyes and see the evil they vision. I'm coming at my peoples with nothing but real shit, like Jeebus, Salem, and Oriel, I build shit. Wise like Imhotep, I built the three-side pyramid. Got to use your mental, only gifted is getting in. Who made the Holy Quran and Bible? Who know the art of war and art of survival? I say knowledge born, cause I'm saving myself. I got 4 devils, they sitting on the shelf. Envy, jealousy, hate, and lust. And I know why these devils be hating us. It started back in 8367. That's when the devil god fell from heaven. He understood unlike a track. While playing with 2 pieces of steel, he discovered that all his wickedness from a piece of steel. Now he was born with a determined ideal. Yo, you keeping it real? Yeah, God keeping it real. When it's time for skills, I hit the parliament so I can hear the God's bill. Yo, peace. Lasheim the God. KEEPLO is the channel on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Yo, check it out. Today's supreme mathematics is wisdom, because today's the second, right? So, you know I build with y'all in the mathematics. Today, I want to get into the second degree in the student enrollment, which is the lost and found Muslim lessons, #1, right? Which is known to us, God, Earth, and Babies, as the 1 to 10 lesson, right? So today's supreme mathematics in the student enrollment, which is the 1 to 10 lesson, the question is, who is the colored man? Now that question is asked by W.D. Farad, and the question's answered by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So the question says, who is the colored man? Let me just drop it. Who is the colored man? The colored man is the Caucasian man, the white man, Yaqub's grafted devil of the planet Earth. Now some lessons, the old lessons might say the skunk of the planet Earth, or some lessons might say Yaqub's grafted devil. But both of them is correct in whatever sense you want to take it in, however you interpret it, right? But let me explain the degree. All right, look, they say that the white man is the devil, right? First of all, let's describe what a devil is. A devil is, simply put, the word D and the letter D, which is D, the 4th letter in the alphabet, which is D, right? And then the word evil, E-V-I-L. So devil means the evil shit. You feel me? That's why it's called D plus evil, and that makes devil, because it's the evil shit, right? So that doesn't mean just because somebody is white in a physical form that they have a devil mentality, because I just want y'all to see this vision that I'm showing y'all, because a lot of people misinterpret, and they just be like, all the white people are devils and they all so fucking wicked and they all against us and all that. That's a lie. And don't let nobody fucking tell you that stupid shit, because a lot of the black people who got freed, they got freed with the assistance of some good white people. Some good white people were saying, damn, I don't like the way they treating those blacks. That ain't right. I'ma help them hide. They can stay at my house, hide in my basement. And they was helping hide us. And there's plenty of white people right now in this day and time that we live in. They don't have nothing against me because of the pigmentation of my skin, because they got a godly mind. You mean? Like they got good thoughts and pure thoughts, and they're a kind, caring, compassionate person. So don't think that everybody who came out genetically to be a devil, because remember, it's 16 shades of black, right? On our universal flag. The universal flag that we got, it got 8 points, right? Each point is like split in half. One side is black and one side is gold. And then in the middle, it got the big black 7. It got the crescent moon. And then it got the 5-point star symbolizing the baby. And the 7 is the mathematical terminology for the created universe, who is God, right? But look, let's get into eugenics. Eugenics is gene spicing and Planned Parenthood with Margaret Sanger, birth control, contraceptions, because they want to stop our reproduction. Those motherfuckers got devil minds. Margaret Sanger's a fucking devil. Bill Gates, them motherfuckers, they wicked, diabolic devils. But every white person ain't like that. There are plenty good white people. And don't misinterpret me, because I'm not advocating for anybody. I'm just speaking profound truth. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I'm not saying, oh, go trust nobody or none of that sucker shit. You gotta judge who the fuck you trust, whether they be white or black. But let me say this to y'all. All y'all people who take it on the pigmentation of skin, so they white, they're a devil and he's no good. Listen to me. What is the worst devil? The worst devil is a fucking black devil. Cause he could come all close to you, brother, and fuck you over way harder than a white motherfucker. Cause you're already watching the white motherfucker. You feel me? And I don't want to sound vulgar or prejudiced, because anytime you prejudice, that's showing signs and traits of hate. And you know what fucking hate is? Hate is lack of understanding. Understanding is to see things crystal clearly with your third eye, which is your mind, right? So if you hate people on this earth, then you ain't in God mode. Because God don't hate. Because one of the 4 devils is hate. And God got to kill the 4 devils within himself. Before you talk about, I'm going to kill one of these white people, I'm going to kill these bad devils, you got to kill the fucking devils that's inside of you. And you got 4 devils inside of you. And you know what your 4 devils is? It's envy, jealousy, hate, and lust. So if you're looking at your man, girl, and you like, damn, I want to pop that, you a lustful motherfucker. And you need to control them sexual urges. If you looking at another motherfucker who got a Benz or whatever the fuck he got, and you like, I don't got that, and I don't like him because he got that car, he got that building, he own these acres of land, you a sucker for envying your brother and sister. You feel me? So you got to kill the 4 devils within yourself. And once you do that, then you'll see that you have to keep your life in God mode. And if you see that you keep your life in God mode, then you won't have hate for nobody. Because God understands the science of everything in life. And once you understand motherfuckers, how could you hate them? See, people fear what they don't understand. And they also hate what they don't understand. So understand who the fuck you hating. And once you understand that shit, you won't hate them no more. Because hate is lack of understanding, you feel me? But look, as far as genetics is concerned, there was a black man. He was born in the year 8,367, according to the Asiatic calendar, right? Now, the calendar that we live under now is called the Gregorian calendar. The Gregorian calendar is the calendar that goes from January to December. That just made out the Middle Ages. Time used to go, you see how it goes, 2024, 2025. Now, it wasn't going like that before. Before, it was going 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021. But now it's going the reverse way, according to the Gregorian calendar. But look, getting back to what I was saying, there's a man named Yakub. Yakub is known as the big head scientist because he was a scientist. Now, like I told y'all, he was born in the year Yakub, who is known as Jacob in the Bible. Remember, they said Jacob had 12 sons for real. And the 12 sons are the children of Israel. That's the 12 tribes. And 12 times 12 equal 144. Those are the 144,000 chosen ones who choose themselves. You feel me? But according to fucking Jacob told he was a scientist, a black scientist, and he was dissatisfied with the people. So he told his people that he was gonna make another race of people and have them control black people
for 6,000 years. And that's what he did. So Jacob was born in the year of 8,367, right? Now at the age of 33, that would take us to the year of 8,400, right? That's when Jacob created the devil. Now let me explain to you how he did it. In a black man's body, there exist two germs. One black germ and one brown germ. It's not a germ, it's called genes. And what they do in eugenics is called gene spicing. So simply put, they took a light-skinned dude like Drake, and they took a light-skinned girl like Ice Spice, and they made them have sex. The baby came out. They took another light-skinned girl like Ice Spice, or My Daughter Beautiful's skin pigmentation like an understanding seed, and they made her have sex with Drake. Another baby came. They made those two light-skinned babies have sex. They kept on doing it for 600 years. The baby ended up coming out albino. You know, like when they got the blonde eyebrows, the blonde hair, they scared of the sun and all that shit, or the sun fuck them up. Then they made two albinos have sex, and a white person came. And that's the creation of the Caucasian race. That's the creation of the Caucasian race. Now, I got a video on the creation of the Caucasian race. But let me explain this to you. So, there's a fucking video that I got on the creation of the devil, right? Now, listen. It took 200 years to go from dark black like midnight to brown like me. It took 200 years to go from brown like me to yellow like Drake. And it took 200 years to go from yellow like Drake to albino and Caucasian. You feel me? And that's how the devil was created. Because when Yaku was 33, that's when he finished all his schoolings. He went to school and he studied gene spicing and genetics and eugenics and all that other shit, right? And then Yaakub, who is Jacob in the Bible, he didn't get to live to see his creation made. He didn't get to live to see the Caucasian race come into physical existence. Because remember, it took 200 years from black to brown, 200 years from brown to yellow, and 200 years from yellow to Caucasian. So that shit took 600 years. Yaku only lived to the age of 150. So he didn't see his creation made. Now I know I might be going over some of y'all heads who just dealing with the 1 to 10 lesson, because I had knowledge of self since the age 12, 13, right? And I knew 120 lessons since I'm 14. The whole book of life, actual facts, and solar facts. A lot of y'all might not know your lessons like I do. And that's why I encourage you daily, and I teach you that it is very imperative for you to study your lessons, because the only way you go and teach and educate your babies is if you got knowledge of yourself. The only way you go and teach and educate yourself or anybody else is if you got knowledge of self. So with that being said, Yaku was born in the year 8,367, right? At the age of 33, he mastered the laws of genetics, right? Gene spicing and all that shit, right? So you add 8,367 plus 33, that takes us to the year 8,400. That's when he started making the devil, right? And it took 600 years to make the devil. So if you add 600 years to the year 8,400, that takes us to the year 9,000. It tells you in our 4th degree that the devil went savage. That's when they got chased across the hot Arabian desert. We made them walk every step of the way. It was 2,200 miles. And then they got their heads cut off by General Monk. They were savages. We chased them into the caves of Europe. EU means hillside, and ROP means rope the bondman. And like, first, how you gonna get your knowledge is by doing the knowledge, right? How you gonna learn your shit and keep it real tight? Yo, God, what's today's mathematics? Today's mathematics is wisdom. Because practice make perfect, right? So when you start wisdom in your language and living out these mathematics, because mathematics is the language of God, right? So when you start wisdom in your language and interpreting your mathematics and living it out through your way of life, it just becomes a part of your fucking body, your anatomy. It becomes a part of your everyday life. And you do a paradigm shift from a dumbass 85 to a God, to a supreme being. You feel me, dig me? And that's a lot of power. And I'll be telling y'all, with a lot of power, great power, comes great responsibility. A king is one who sits on a throne of power and rules wisely and justly. And that's why his court respect him. But if your power don't have refinement, why you think power and refinement are counterparts like culture and freedom? Like positive and negative. They counterparts like up and down. You feel me? And they gotta work in conjunction, meaning they gotta merge and work together. So power is the ability to increase your mental and physical endurance by doing something beneficial for yourself as well as others, right? But power is also the ability to dominate over others. So if you get a whole mental capacity of intellectual property and you start using that shit wrong, it's gonna come back to you, because karma is a universal principle of cause and effect, and justice is a reward and penalty for your acts and deeds. So you gotta move right in accordance. You feel me? You have to move right and in accordance with your lessons. That's living out your lessons. That's living out your lessons and living out God in the flesh, right? And the reason why I be giving y'all this shit like this, now look, the knowledge that I'm giving y'all right now took me stupid years to learn. I didn't have no fucking shortcut that when I learned that EU means hillside and ROPE means rope to bind them in, and you learn that science about Europe or the Caucasus Mountains. I ain't had nobody giving me a shortcut like I'm giving y'all right now. That's why it's imperative that you tune in with this channel. If you really want to keep your mathematics tight, it ain't a lot of people giving it up to you like I'm giving up to you. And my lessons ain't just to give to no sucker people just to run around with some bullshit. Now, it's for the true and living. But my duty as a civilized man is to teach the uncivilized. Now, there's a degree in our lesson that said, if a civilized person does not perform his duty, what must be done? If a civilized person does not perform his duty, he must be punished with a severe punishment. And then it give you Bible reference, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speak to warn the wicked of his wicked way to save his life. And the same wicked man shall die in his own iniquity, and his blood I require at my hands. That's just living out your fucking lesson. And then it tells you St. Luke chapter 12. These are Bible references. St. Luke chapter 12, verse 47. And that servants which knew his Lord's will, and neither did according to his Lord's will, shall be beaten with many stripes. And that's just the shit you gotta live. So if you fucking study some righteous shit and you part of the 5% nation or the nation of God, earth, and babies, and you're an honorable dude, it's your duty as a civilized person to teach these other 85 so they won't be dumb, deaf, and blind and getting tricked by the fucking 10%. And it's your fucking duty. It's imperative that you teach them. And the only way you're going to teach and educate your babies is if you learn your shit correct. You feel me? And that's why I be giving it to y'all like this. You feel me? But nobody gave it to me. It was hard like a motherfucker when I was coming up. You feel me? And let me tell y'all something. For all y'all young people, and I don't mean young physically, I mean young in this nation. You only been in the 5% nation a month, a year, whatever the fuck you doing, 5 years. Because I had knowledge to sell past 30 years. You feel me? But look, if you ever been in a nation for a year, 5 years, then you young in this nation, especially to a person like me. And don't get it fucked up. I'm not using that ego sucker shit again. Because look, it ain't no big God, little God. Ain't no fucking such thing as, yo, that's the young God. What the fuck? I get what you're saying, God. That's your seed. But no, that ain't the young God. That's the God. Because there's only one God, and that's Allah. That's all of us. You feel me? That's why the first 3 letters in Allah is A-L-L. All of us. You feel me? But it's all about knowing your shit. Well, not your shit. It's all about knowing your lessons and living out your lessons. That's what makes you true and living. And yo, big salute to all my fucking true and living brothers and sisters who got Islam in their heart. And let me tell you something, man. Islam is for all, but all ain't for Islam. So everything, with that being said, Everything's not for everybody, man. You know how many motherfuckers I ran into that say, yo, I used to be a 5%er. I be looking at you like, you weak pussy. Get the fuck away from me. You feel me? And look, nigga, I guess you ain't what you used to be. And yo, shout out to all my A-alike, cause we be alike. And you know why we be alike? Cause we see shit alike. And I don't mean like see with my physical eyes. I mean see with your third eye. If you got your third eye open and you vibrating high on some God shit, then you my A-alike. And you know why? Cause that's what I do. So motherfucker, we be alike. And you know why we be alike? Cause we fucking see alike. And since I'm on some ABC shit, excuse my profanity, but since I'm on some ABC shit right now, ABC, the acronym for ABC is a law. Be careful. And I want all of y'all to fucking be careful. You feel me? Cause life ain't no joke. You could lose your life in a fucking heartbeat or an eye blink. You see how fast I blink my eye? That's how fast you could lose your fucking life. You feel me? So you gotta stay focused. And on that note, this is the end of this video. I wish you all peace and farewell. If you don't know me, my name is Lasheim the God. I give you real spit on street legend. I mean the best, and I'm gonna tell you what the fuck they did so you won't do it. I also utilize different subjects and genres to give you information. If you utilize the information correctly, like psychology, biology, chemistry, astrology, kundalini energy, esoteric science, I give you all that shit. And if you can learn a lot, all you gotta do is listen. So if you listen to what I'm saying and you use this information right, it's gonna benefit you and your family. And I also drop knowledge for the God, the earth, and the babies. And trust me, it ain't too many people that got a platform like I got, a platform like I have, that's gonna give you some real knowledge that you could utilize to build yourself and build your family. So yo, love is love to all of y'all that appreciate the knowledge that I'm giving to you. And if you appreciate the knowledge that I'm giving to you, then show me love, show my channel love, show me respect, show my channel respect. And the YouTube algorithm gonna tap me in with some powerful shit, because if they see y'all liking my videos and giving it thumbs up, they gonna show me more love and push my shit out to more people. And we want these knowledge to go out to the people, right? Because 85% of the planet is dumb, deaf, and blind. And if they all be blind, we ain't gonna make no progress. You feel me? It's like a rich man's trick. And all we gotta do is see it and stand up, and we won't fall for it no more. And then we'll take control of this fucking earth like we're supposed to be having, you feel me? But on that note, I just want to wish you all peace and farewell. And as I always tell y'all on my channel, stay focused. And yo, tap in with all my other channels. I'll put the link in the description. You want to learn YouTube, I got that. I got police body cam footage 4441. I got amazing animal channel. And I got a whole bunch of other channels that'll get you tapped into some positive shit. Y'all stay positive, stay focused, and stay free as fuck. You hear me? Mentally as well as physically. Yo, peace. Lasheim the God. I'm out of here.